Well then, Tokyo RPG Factory, I have to say, you guys don't really have your stuff together when it comes to making a story, but you do make a damn good game. I very much enjoyed the parts where I was playing the game, and I was absolutely distraught by the story I was forced to go through in order to enjoy playing the game. This is a game where for quite a long time during this playthrough, I had been very excited about the prospect of making a bunch of lore videos about this game. And the moment that you crapped all over your own lore and setups and storytelling just to throw in unnecessary just twists for no reason, like it killed any enjoyment I could have had for this story. Because I really enjoyed how this game was at the beginning. Like really, the first half of this game, I was really into the story. And then you ruined it so hard in the second half. I don't understand why you did that. Like, what was the point of it? But why would you want to do it that way? But regardless, the game itself was very good. I enjoyed the progression. I really enjoyed the various characters you gave us access to allow us to make all kinds of interesting builds. Like, you know, like really the fact that the whole game I had been thinking that Zav was the most broken thing, and I was kind of upset that you let us have Zav from the beginning, where no one else was anywhere near as, you know, like on the same level as Zav for the entire game. And then I put together my Gavad build that just completely shut down Zav and made it that I could be a complete immortal tank that just slams everything around, which is my favorite archetype in all video games. Like, my favorite archetypes go like some kind of like big bonk dude who knocks everything around. Then after that is some kind of Spellblade type character, you know, like a character that dabbles in both weaponry and magic. Then after that is like a melee mage, which is different than Spellblade. Like melee mage, I mean like a wizard who casts all their spells in melee range. Like, those are like my favorite archetypes in that order. And so, you know, so Incredible Hulk has always been my favorite superhero. So anything that gives me that fantasy, I love. And at the end there, I got to make my Hulk build for this game. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that you made your system so deep that I was able to create something that ridiculous at the end. Just an unkillable powerhouse who killed everything without using attacks. My means of murder was projecting my shield. Just walk up to everything, shield bash, shield bash, shield bash. And shield bash isn't even a thing in this game. And of course, your music was good. I like a good soundtrack. I didn't have any issues with any of the tracks I heard in this game. I mean, nothing really stuck out to me all that much, if I'm being honest. Like, you know, there's nothing that I caught myself hearing in my head, you know, while I was working or anything. But, you know, good music overall. The voice acting was good, but like, you really screwed it up on the localization. Like, you know, you need, if you're gonna have ambient VO, you know, like if you're gonna have voice tracks that happen while you're walking around, then there needs to be text that pops up to let people know what it is. Because you only have the one language track for the audio. If you're going to have one language track, then you need to have dynamic subtitles that pop up to let people know what people are saying when VO happens in the game. Like, yeah, there's, you know, you have your subtitles in the cutscenes, but there's a lot of VO in this game that we have no idea what any of them were saying, because you don't have any subtitles for them. You know, all of the demons are voiced, and we never knew what any of them said for the entire run of the game. Like, I hope you guys are working on something else after this. I hope that you've been working on your magnum opus. I really hope that you consider the mistakes you made here improve into your next game. But thanks for the game. I appreciate the work you put into it, and I hope to see better from you. That is going to be it for my coverage of Oninaki. Thank you anyone who has stuck with me to this point. As I said, while I was not a fan of the story at all, it was still a very good game, and I recommend giving it a shot if there were some character builds that you personally would want to try out, since the gameplay itself is very enjoyable. I really like the progression systems and play. But this can be it for me. As always, if you enjoyed these, appreciate doing all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay Victus, Virus and Numeris, and bye.